the graham cracker crunch. Wait a minute. What is happening, y'all? Happy HRW August 1st, Houston Restaurant Weeks 2026, benefiting the Houston Food Bank. And y'all, this is one of the best places to get a great dining deal. Joining me today is Benjamin Berg. He is the founder and owner of Berg Hospitality. Welcome.
Thank you.
And in case you should be able to recognize a little bit where we are in the background. We are at the Annie Café Bar right here on Post Oak Boulevard. This is one of, I think, the truest Houston institutional dining. Like, if you've got people coming in from any coast, this is a place they've got to come visit in Houston.
Yeah. So well, this is its third location, but 1980.
Yeah.
79, 80 when it opened.
Yeah.
So 46 years?
46
It's gotta be one of
years.
the older restaurants in the city.
For sure. And a lot of loyal followings, lots of families that have been coming from.
A lot of like big time, proposals, weddings.
Yep.
I think we're baby shower and bridal shower capital of Houston right here.
Well, with this lighting, right? I mean, this is floor to ceiling lighting, these beautiful rooms. And I have to say the decor with the green kind of velvety and the gold accents, I tried to dress very Annie-ish today. It is one of the places that is good for celebrating parties. I've had a few parties here myself, but it's also a great way to try the Annie cuisine because y'all have some pretty good food. Chef Luigi, he's not messing around.
Yeah, no, it's great food. Got a lot of stuff still, like the Annie classics from Roberto Grande. And, Chef Luigi does an amazing job.
Yep. And value too, because this is the time of the year that $25 gets you lunch, $55 gets you dinner. But the a la carte value, I mean, I don't want to make you feel bad right now, but it's probably way more than $55.
Yeah, way more. Especially considering the rent.
Can't be cheap here on Post Oak. All right, let's take a look at the Foodie Cam. We are going to show y'all the dinner options here at the Annie. This is one of the most popular HRW destinations, one of the biggest producers for Houston Food Bank every year. It's all because of you. Let's go right on over to the Foodie Cam. We're starting with one of the best dishes of all time. Ben, seriously.
Yeah, it's great. Beet Salad. It's phenomenal. It's super flavor. I love that one. I like beets a lot.
Yeah.
But super tasty.
So what are we looking at here?
Yeah. It's beets, little basil, I think, in there. Labneh, basil oil, looks like.
Yeah.
I'm watching it spin. Getting a little nauseous. I'm getting seasick here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But
the turn.
We have some amazing, between here and Sophia, I think the two best beet salads in our company. So obviously, but, it's great, fresh summer salad, which I think big hit for the Restaurant Weeks menu.
Yeah.
This is kind of part of our newish menu items that we are updating, a little more light, fresh, Mediterranean-ish.
So for those of you who have not visited the Annie here in Houston, I was mentioning before that this is a place that I bring friends in case this is their first time to Houston. But describe the cuisine for anyone who's not familiar.
I'd say we're pushing towards a little Mediterranean, a little heavier on seafood right now. The Annie originally was, Roberto Grande, kind of created Southwest cuisine. I think over time it's maybe been somewhat changed a little bit, right? But kind of keeping with Del Grande's, passion,
spirit,
and always trying new things and creating, new dishes. Kind of felt the Annie to go a little fresher and a little more seafood forward, and kind of start digging into Mediterranean flavors. And I mean, I love fresh, all that stuff. So that's where it's going right now. Well,
and what I love too is this is one of those restaurants that, because you pretty much have beets on your menu year round in some form. I don't even need to look at the menu. I'm just like, you got a beet dish.
Yep.
I want the beet dish. I want the coffee rubbed meat dish, and I want some chocolate.
Very good, healthy for
That's what I do here at the
Good for
Annie.
heart health.
Good for heart health, especially during Houston Restaurant Weeks. And I know y'all are excited to dine out and do good.
But with us, I mean, we put so many dishes on the menu, you have to make multiple reservations. So.
Well, that's the other thing, talking about the way to win this game, because he provides so much value on these menus. You're looking at it and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to come back tomorrow. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We are here with Ben Berg. We're at the Annie Café and Bar right here in the Galleria area on Post Oak. Let me just tell you, I love the parking at this restaurant, y'all. All right, what are we looking at, Ben?
I'm looking hard. I'm gonna guess that's kind of a Mediterranean Greek salad there. I'm sure it looks like some beautiful crumbled feta, fresh feta, mixed greens, mesclun. I see some olives in there. Yeah, great. That's probably also a great salad. Should put that on lunch. Grill some chicken on it.
I think this might be also on lunch as well. There are some menu items, which is great because that's just extra value for the diner at the same time.
And we don't change any of our portion sizes or everything. Everything's exactly the same as normal time. So
and that's an important point for diners to understand during Houston Restaurant Weeks, because you are coming out to, let's just call them fancy. We can call them fancy. Can we say fancy still? Do y'all? I say fancy. Yeah, fancy's okay.
No, sophisticated.
All right, but it is expensive to come out to sophisticated, fancy.
I wouldn't
restaurants.
say it's expensive. It's just more costly, right?
It's more costly.
Because the product is more expensive, location.
Right.
Fancy. You're like, no one wants to go to a fancy restaurant every day. Come on.
That's something my mom would say too.
Yeah.
Don't say fancy.
Yeah.
No, don't say fancy.
It's like, there's a thing in New York where the New York Times comes out with their stars. Very few restaurants want more than 2 stars.
Oh.
Because once you hit that 3rd star, there's this connotation in a lot of the customer's mind that, it's going to be expensive. And then they stay away. So everyone wants to hit that like perfect 2-star. Yeah. Because it means it's really good, but I can still come there. It's affordable. It's not fancy.
Interesting.
Right? And from a business standpoint, stay with that. Yeah. Especially if you're not going for that over-the-top luxury stuff, right?
Well, it's a wider audience.
Exactly.
Right?
And you're more approachable.
We go. Business strategy from Ben Berg himself. I mean, it's not an accident. He's one of the most successful restaurateurs in Houston and the all-time top donor to Houston Restaurant Weeks. Let's go, baby. All right, let's go back to that foodie cam. We are here at the Annie in the Galleria area. Looks like we've got another salad.
Yeah, it's a beautiful Caesar salad. I nailed that one. Homemade croutons, beautiful Parmesan.
And you can add protein.
100%.
So let's talk.
I mean, I wouldn't do the protein at dinner because our entrees are hearty and well portioned, but definitely at lunch. But I know we have them on with proteins, and it's a great light lunch, especially when it's 115 degrees in Houston.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, it is. And talking about the lunch special, $25. I mean, does it give you do you get a little nervous when you see all those $25 menus coming in, or do you get excited because you know that you're supporting a great cause and it's going to be a busy month? Yeah.
Keeps everybody busy.
Keeps everybody busy.
I mean, 25, we could push it a little higher. Inflation.
Maybe next year. We got to keep those price points affordable. Got to keep them coming in for the repeat visits, Ooh, wait. This dressing.
Yep.
Wait, tell me. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, we have very talented chefs, and we have Caesar salad, I think, on almost every menu, but every restaurant has its own twist on it, own take.
But here's the thing. With Caesar, wait, let me ask you. How do you like your Caesar? Do you like a lot of dressing?
I'm not a big dressing person.
Yeah.
I like dressing, but I don't want it overpowering. I don't want to see it on the plate underneath.
Yeah. So that's my biggest complaint with Caesar salads is they have too much dressing. This is the perfect amount of dressing because, like he just said, you can't see it underneath, but it's perfectly mixed so that every piece has the right amount of dressing. That's the perfect salad. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We are here with Ben Berg at the Annie. We are previewing their Houston Restaurant Weeks menu. Y'all can make your reservations now on opentable.com. Check out all of the menus online, HoustonRestaurantWeeks.com. All right, now we're serious. We got the green light stuff out of the way. What are we looking at, Ben?
We're looking at a beautiful piece of salmon, large caper berries, kind of Mediterranean medley of vegetables underneath. Really clean, really simple, but great products in there. And we have this idea like just purchase the best and don't mess it up. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
So.
No, I love that. And, you know, we were talking about this before, is this salmon, I think this is one of my most favorite salmons anywhere in the city, because it's always the same, consistently good. It's always got the crispy. It's always seasoned properly. And it's just like a go-to.
Yeah.
Easy. But you mentioned...
Well, it's delicious. It's not easy.
Well, yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Well, but oh, wait, hold on, guys. This underneath. Can you see this underneath right there? There is so much color in here, and that is really good. It's more orange and yellow, and it's peppers. It almost looks like the topping of the soubrette hot dogs in New York.
Somewhat.
A little bit, you know, like a little, ooh, yes. This is the stuff that I love. Now, you mentioned the value of the food that y'all are putting on the menus, and I think this is something that most Houstonians have come to expect. B&B Butchers, one of Houston's most recognized restaurants, the #1 overall cumulative donor to Houston Restaurant Weeks in 23 years is B&B Butchers. Thank you so much for your support. But I think over the years, people have become accustomed to this kind of food and hospitality. But you take it even a step further, because during Houston Restaurant Weeks, while the diners are getting a great deal, you step it up even more. Tell me about the culture here inside the Berg restaurants during Houston Restaurant Weeks.
It's really simple. I just want to win. That's it. I mean, listen, the city's been so great to myself and my company, and you know, it's such a great charity to get back to, and support the people, support you, and it's it's awesome that everyone comes out, all the guests, and it's a great opportunity. So it's a good opportunity just from a business stance, and all the staff really understands, and they get behind it, and they're excited for it, because really we'd be slow, you know. Summer's nobody wants to be in Houston during the summer.
Yeah,
right.
Hottest time of the year.
So we just we run competition.
Oh, you do?
A lot of different stuff, but everybody knows my philosophy on it. And one, I'm competitive, and I make the restaurants competitive against each other, and everybody wins it. So.
Yeah. Well, and it really does win, because every single year you have multiple concepts in the top 10. I think Annabelle was in the top 10 last year. Trattoria Sophia was in the top 10 a few years ago. Annie has been in the top 10, and that is not an accident. So it's a good little tip for the diners to know that he's going for it. He's all in. He wants you to come back. So he's putting a lot of that value on the menu. And guess what? The food bank benefits, the diners benefit, and the restaurants benefit. It's really great. We get to support local restaurants. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We're here at the Annie. This is when things are going to get a little bit out of hand. What are we looking at, Ben?
Everybody should know this dish. I mean, this is the classic, probably one of the dishes that made Cafe Annie from the beginning such a special place. Romaine Grande's classic coffee crusted filet. Updated a little bit, with the classic sauce over some mousseline potatoes, filet mignon, and it's wonderful. That is the most I don't say copied, but copied dish in the world.
I was going to say,
I know that for a fact.
Yeah,
but all over, the coffee crusted filet is probably the most used everywhere.
Yeah,
and Robert invented it because he's addicted to coffee.
Robert Del Grande, the mad scientist we all love. If you've been around Houston for the last 30 years, you probably remember him back in the day, the original Cafe Annie. It took me a few years to start saying the Annie Café and Bar from Cafe Annie. How is Robert these days, by the way?
He's good.
He's good?
Yeah. Enjoying his grandchild, enjoying a slower life, you know, not bending, you know, Robert is a very tall man. And, when you're tall and you're always, they don't make the prep tables higher for them, right?
He's always leaning over in the kitchen.
His back is feeling a lot better. And you know, I mean, the man was a legend.
Yeah.
Worked, I'd say, over 40 years together.
Yeah.
Which is a long time.
He doesn't look like
he looks great.
age at all.
No.
I remember we've actually interviewed him in this room on Foodies and Friends. You can probably find that episode online on the Houston Restaurant Week's YouTube channel. I want to say 2022, 23. And then I've also done a live shot on Fox 26 with him. You know, in 2020, he was one of the first to willingly do a TV segment with me because nobody knew me. They only knew my mama, and he's like, "All right, I'll do it with her. I'll do it with her," and it was fun.
Yeah, but that's when we had the restaurant. We were partners. Yeah, we had to go. I knew you.
Yeah, I had to do it, but we had so much fun. I love him. Well, tell him I said hello. Have you seen when your travels? I'm just curious because I know I have coffee crusted dishes
Definitely.
all over the world. Yep.
But they don't let me travel much.
What are they making you do?
Work too much. I mean, you know how much work it is to get restaurant weeks going and all the restaurants? Yeah.
How many employees across all of your restaurants in Houston?
Right now, approximately maybe somewhere around 900 to 1,000, somewhere there.
That's insane.
Yeah.
1,000 people. And in case you all didn't know, you probably do, but here in Houston, about 10% of our workforce is in hospitality. So food, restaurants, bars, entertainment, which is among the highest in the nation, which makes sense because we have a lot of restaurants.
Yeah.
But it also, maybe too many, but what it also means is that you probably know someone who works in hospitality and is kind of going through all of these turbulent times.
Well, man, my advice to anybody, especially young people, everybody should wait tables and work in a restaurant once in their life.
And because?
Because you learn how to deal with people.
Interesting.
Right? I mean, it's my kids have worked, and then hostessing. My son wants to bartend really, but he's way too young. But I mean, everybody should just you learn how to talk with people. You know how to, you know. I mean, even if it's like anything, you go to sales later. It's like a pitch right there, and you don't know them, they don't know you, but you're spending intimate moments with them, and you know, guiding them through a great experience. But that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
And I just think it's really important for anybody because it's a real confidence builder. Right? People are scared to talk to people.
Sure.
And today, everyone looks at their phone; they don't talk to anybody
Everybody's
for the most part.
Totally in their phone.
So I think it's a great way when you're young to start building confidence and being in front of people and. You can make a lot of money too. Yeah.
Are you going to? Are your kids? Because I know you've got kids. Are you trying to bring them into the family business and teach them?
I mean, they all have to work for me, but no, I mean, they can do it.
Yeah.
If they get interested, great. If not, oh well. I told them I'm going to bounce my last check anyway. So
what?
When I'm going out, you know, I'm going to have fun. So.
What do you mean? Well, they're at the age now where you could bring them along to your meetings. My mom used to do that with me. Bring them.
They go to school.
Summer, all that.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they you know.
He wants to bartend.
Yeah, but he's 15. I'll get in trouble. Yeah.
Just let him practice. Take him back there in Houston Restaurant Weeks. Nobody will know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We are not serious. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We're having so much fun. And this is why, y'all, because sugar is in the room and my body can sense when the sugar's in the room. I don't think this dish needs an introduction, but Ben, let's do it to the honor, please.
You want to do it?
This is the cheesecake.
I know it's the cheesecake. How much you want to be on cheesecake? What up, hang on top? Blueberry compote, blueberry coulis. It's freaking delicious. And, you know, for me as a New Yorker, I absolutely adore and love cheesecake, New York style. But, and I always just want classic. But this one is phenomenal. And our pastry guys really knocked it out of the ballpark. Because I'm always like, just give me normal. I don't want anything in my cheesecake, But this is really, really fresh. That the graham cracker crust at the bottom is awesome, and everything they make from scratch here. So
yeah,
it's yummy.
The graham cracker crust is kind of game changing. The cheesecake, I am totally with Ben on the cheesecake. Like, don't mess my cheesecake up.
I don't want Snickers in it. I don't want any of that, right?
100%. Get away with the sprinkles. I don't want the dyes. And you can get a really good chunky B&B Butcher's cheesecake. Like if you just want nothing on it, classic New York, classic New York. But this is the thing. If you're going to deviate here. Do you remember when, I want to say this is a few years ago, I had this photo all over the Houston Restaurant Week's website, all over the ads that you saw in all the magazines, because they had just come out with these new photos. It was such a beautiful dish. Oh my gosh, look at that. And the blueberry, and it's the meringue on top.
And the blueberries make it very healthy for you. Lots of antioxidants.
There's 0 calories in this.
No, there's calories. But there's antioxidants. You'll stay healthy.
And there's dairy and eggs in this, which also help your heart health too.
Protein.
Once you get a little meringue, come on, I'm gonna try the meringue. Oh, it's so good. Wait, who makes the meringue back there?
Shusha?
Not every restaurant has a pastry chef.
Well,
these are people laughing at us right now. What you hear?
Yeah. Who else is gonna make it? Not the broiler.
The graham cracker crushed. Wait a minute. I look forward to this crushed. Can these be like cookies? Can you put this in something else? Now we got to change the menu now because the crust is too good.
Everybody wants to change the menu.
Cookies. What about a little?
We make phenomenal chocolate chip cookies here.
Oh, that's right.
But you have to book private party. Private party event space.
All right. Let's go back on over to the foodie cam because we have another dessert. We're going to finish this one. I told you, Patricia, about this chocolate cake, and I'm going to tell all the diners in Houston, this is the chocolate cake you got to try.
Yeah, it's a great chocolate.
Tell me about it, Ben.
It's beautiful chocolate cake, great ganache in there, all made homemade, fresh in here. Nice vanilla ice cream, caramel, and it's properly sized. So, steakhouses we usually go really big. This one is what I think 2 layers, 3 layers, but it's just rich and gooey and yummy and a little bit better than delicious.
And here's what I love about this. It is a very large piece of cake.
Yeah.
And that's intentional, I think, because, we talk about strategy and tactics a lot. We talk about these things. I happen to think, and I know Ben knows this, dessert is the most important course that a restaurant serves because it's the last thing that you eat. It's your last impression, and it's a really good thing to take home. Like, I think desserts, and I think you're on the same, desserts should be portioned to take home because then you get to try a little midnight snack. It's like, my Annie dessert. I love my Annie lunch the next day. This would be my lunch, right? Does that factor into your? No.
No, because
it does.
No. Yeah, that may factor for you, but my factoring in is this is the last thing you're going to experience in our restaurant. So let's make it memorable. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. And that's it. That's exactly what it does for me is I am totally remembering all of this caramel, but it's this cake though. It's like, and it hasn't changed in a really long time. Oh my goodness. All right. Houston Restaurant Weeks is going for 38 days this year. Did you realize that? No. September 7th. You have a whole extra week, which is a big difference. The restaurants told me that they really felt it last year when Labor Day ended earlier. So now September 7th, which gives y'all extra time to dine out and do good. Maybe find a new favorite restaurant or come back to the Annie. This is one of the classic stops in Houston every August. Truly feeding people at the same time. It's your buy one, get one because you're feeding the customers in the restaurant, but you're also feeding food insecure Houstonians. HoustonRestaurantWeeks.com has all the menus. Stay tuned to Fox 26 and Fox Local for all HRW coverage. And we will see you guys next time on another episode of Foodies and Friends. I got to get this little crunchy thing right here. We didn't even talk about the crunchy. Oh, so good.
Yep.
Oh, it's a nut.
Uh-huh.
It's like a hazelnut.
It's just.
It's so good.
Enjoy.
It's really good.